4 pull away, and then there'll be another group that we've seen earlier in the race. So they want to try to be in that front group if they can be.
Jeff Gordon, running a strong second, has been on a points recovery, moving from a low of 18th in the points after Sonoma.
Ooh, Jeff Purvis spins coming off of turn 2.
Several cars are going to be involved in this incident, at least one other.
Is that Brett Bodine down on the inside?
It's Brett.
There's some contact.
Joe Nemecheck.
They come off that turn so fast that they can't get slowed down.
Jimmy Hensley involved.
Rusty Wallace slowed down and got through it, looks like, and Ricky Rudd, as we see them going down the backstretch.
Bobby Hamilton there on your right. So our first major crash of the day involves Jeff Purvis and others, as he lost it in the middle of corner number 2 and took several other cars with him.
Well, Jeff did not take on tires during his pit stop. He had a good pit stop. Here he comes down on the inside of Derek Cope, and the car just simply, the back end goes out from under him. Ted Musgrave was pretty close behind him. He tries to save it, but he can't do it. He goes around. There's Lake Speed coming up. Lake got by, it looks like, with Brett Bodine spun there, and there's Todd Bodine going by, and Morgan Shepherd. But then this other pack of cars come by as he comes back down in the middle of the track. And
there's Nemecheck.
Yep.
We see that Hensley's already had some damage. The 16 car also hit the 51 cars he went by, the Family Channel car.
And from another angle, there's Morgan Shepherd getting by all right.
Labonte just stayed in the middle of the racetrack and hoped he didn't run into him. Nemecheck has hit the outside retaining wall. He comes down and hits Purvis with the left side of his car.
Yet another angle. There you see Brett sliding on the right side of your screen. Purvis getting bounced around pretty good, and they're getting hit by Nemecheck. And Joe coming down and making contact with Hensley.
Wow. Purvis just ran up on the 98 car of Cope so fast that he had to turn quickly to avoid running in the back of him, is what caused the spin. And here comes Ernie down the pits. Ernie Irvin is coming in the pits.
And Sterling Marlin.
Okay, now they didn't change tires a moment ago. Maybe they felt that that was going to be a mistake, so they're going to come in and put on tires now. Jerry Punch?
You're exactly right, Ned Jarrett. The last time Ernie Irvin put tires on was back on lap number 96. He would have had to go 64 laps. They will come in and change all 4 tires. He pitched right behind the Kodak Chevrolet, the car he used to drive. The Morgan McClure team will likewise change 4 tires. Sterling Marlin's crew down to the left side. Likewise, the Haviland crew. Robert Yates. Here is Joey Knuckles. Left front tire going on. They have topped it off their fuel. Ranger Colonel says, go, go, go in the radio. A warning to Todd Bodine on the outside lane. Bodine gets by. Irvin goes, and so does Sterling Marlin.
Comes out, so does Jimmy Spencer, Lake Speed, and Ricky Rudd pulls away.
Under caution, Daytona 500 winner Sterling Marlin back on pit road once again under caution for an unscheduled stop. Remembering he had an overheating problem early on. The water temperature up to 250 degrees. We talked to Ron Pittman, the engine builder, said it could be a cracked head, could be a blown head gasket. They had cooled it down to 210. It is now back up over 240 degrees. They brought him back in, put some more water in it. They have their fingers crossed. They are hoping he can last for 40 more laps, make it 39 more laps to finish here in the Pepsi 400.
Sterling catching up with the rest of the pack as we take a look at the incident once again that has created our most recent caution. Jeff Purvis in turn number 2 gets sideways and causes a chain reaction.
Well, it looked like Jeff Burton had to slow down a little bit, and so did Derek Cope, and then Purvis tried to dip down on the inside, lost control of the car, and then things really started happening.
And we'll see that Nemecheck comes into the accident spinning. There he is. He is spun. As he comes back around, boom, he hits the 51 car again. And the Family Channel car did knock off the right front fender. The first car by Purvis was knocked off the right front fender.
From another angle, you can see how Nemecheck came up and got sideways, then hit the wall, and as he came down the track, he hits Jeff Purvis. There's contact with him, and then he slides down into the infield, and he makes contact with Jimmy Hensley. But again, those roof flaps deployed on some of those cars, and it kept them on the ground.
Jeremy Mayfield in that other car got tagged a little bit in the grass, too.
Here's how Morgan Shepherd got through it.
Well, I'm sure about now his spotter said, hey, there's trouble up in front of you. Get it slowed down.
The seas parted, and he went right through it, didn't he?
Sure did.
And as soon as he got through there, he hit the gas and said, let me out of here.